Howdy everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Mobile1G. I want to thank you for joining me today. We are back in, I should say, ATS for, I think it's episode number 4 of our state-by-state. Cruising Arkansas. We still have a little bit of the Cruising Arkansas event put on by SCS. We got 4 more cities, but we also, with a double shot, are in the right in the middle of the Happy Hauloween event put on by SCS. With that, it's kind of similar to all the other events. You gotta haul, in this case, Halloween treats, or a trailer full of Halloween treats to and or from any city. I think it's within like 150 or maybe 200 miles. We can go and check that here in a minute, but I already have a load booked and we just got to go pick it up. But while we got the time, let's see if we can check that out here real quick. Happy Halloween. So everybody, so there we are. Complete 13 deliveries. You can see we get an achievement and a booing ghost. Can't remember if that's one that hangs from like where the rear view mirror would be, or if it's a dash mount. Then with the community, oh, there's the hanging toy. So okay, so that must be a dash, like something that you can set on the dash then. Or it might even be like a plushie. I haven't even been out there to take a look yet. But anyway, this can be done in either ATS or ETS2. That is the total community goal right there. 1.3 million deliveries of Halloween treats cargo from any city in any trucking territory. For the single player, or for myself, let's say, I have to complete 13 deliveries of the Halloween treats across any of the trucking territories in either game, of course, and that will complete the personal goal. As you see, I have not done any of them yet, so let's get in here and let's get to the shipper, pick us up some Halloween treats. And unfortunately, I am back in using an automatic transmission because my knee started acting up again, so I had to switch back to an automatic transmission. Just so everybody's aware. No, not too far. Looks like we just gotta go up there to Walmart. And of course,
turn right.
Of course, we are still in the Mac Anthem.
Right.
I know the new 5th generation Cascadia was just released, but I will cover the trucks a little bit more in depth with another series I plan on doing soon, as soon as the state-by-state or the cruising event is done. Oh, I'm sitting here thinking I gotta go to the left, I gotta go to the right. Duh. That's what I get for talking and not paying attention, I guess. Big truck coming over, can't tell anyway. Alright, but back on track here.
Keep left and then turn left.
But I do, like I was saying, I do plan on doing a truck series where I'll showcase the different trucks. I might combine that with, I also plan on doing a fresh start. So any of the folks that are on the fence that, you've been watching these kinds of videos of either myself or different content creators that, oh, that game looks interesting, but I'm not sure if I want to get into it and this and that. I might do a fresh start just so you guys can see basically how you start out. That will be a profile with no mods or anything like that, no extra money. I'll be basically starting from scratch.
This is where it ends.
And there's the trailer. And I'll pull it out here once we get connected and pull out and show it to everybody so you can see. They looks like they changed the artwork on the trailers from what it was last year. I can't exactly remember what it was last year, but I don't think it was the Ghost. And I'm coming at this kind of crooked.
Drive safe.
There we go. Yep, I'll pull out here and I'll clear off the mirror and the GPS off the screen so you guys can see what the trailer looks like here. And then in case you're new and haven't caught any of the other state-by-state series, you can see what my truck looks like too. So let's get rid of this, the mirror and the GPS, because that will show up on the outside. There we go. All right. So of course there's the driver's side of my truck for everybody that hasn't seen it yet, but that's what the trailer looks like. It's pretty much the same on the other side. Now imagine rolling up on that, especially at night. That'd be kind of creepy. Might freak you out a little bit. But there's the other side. Oh, it is different. I look now. Oh, it looks it's the same. Anyway, it's still pretty cool. I don't think they put anything. There's the passenger side of my truck. And then you can kind of see the back there. And you don't have nothing on the front, just the sides and the back. That looks pretty cool. Alright, let's get in and get on the road here. The streets aren't going to deliver themselves. We don't want to disappoint the kids, even though it's after, at the time of this recording, after Halloween, but and
turn right.
Even though we're also doing the Cruising Arizona event, right. I have actually already been to Texarkana. Not in a video though, but I did promise everybody that I would revisit the cities that I've already been to. And this one's Texarkana. Speaking of which, we'll get out here on the road and we'll be able to uncover some road here coming up. But anyway, I'm sorry. We'll get back on the road here. We'll get up here. Get ready to make our turn. Oh, we can do it right here while we're at the light. Show you the route. We are coming out of Fayetteville. We're going to go down 49 to 40. I wonder if we'll be able to see that. We might be able to get that that viewpoint there. Another photo op there. Well, we won't be able to see that one, but I might have to pull off when you see that viewpoint. We'll see what our time looks like. We should be all right because for the Hauloween event, we have to do basically external contracts or we roll the trucks loads to make it so they count. That's the only way you can see the Halloween stuff. But anyway, back on track. We'll go down 30 into just outside of Texarkana down here. Oh, looks like, yeah, we'll go right by that one. Another photo opportunity, so we might be able to see that one too. Alright, let's get back in here and get at it so we can see all this. And as usual, whenever I can, like I said, I'm not very good at the driving in the outside view. Straightaways I'm okay. I'm getting a little better, but curves, or some curves I still have a problem with, so I might be jumping in and out of the cabin view and the external view. So the external view is nice for you guys because you can see more of the scenery.
left.
Yeah, that's a lot of left turn arrows. You think somebody would get the point? What is that, 5 of
Turn
them?
left.
Well, I guess while we're waiting for the light, it'll be the cross traffic's turn to go. Get out here and see a little bit. I guess I should have done this before, but we can see a little bit of probably the outskirts of Fayetteville.
Turn left.
And yep, junction I-40 is the one we want. You can probably jump outside so you can see a little bit. This big curve, I should be all right. And eventually you'll probably notice or see that I am only doing about 65 miles an hour. That is a limitation for World of Trucks events. Your truck is governed basically or set at 65. You can't go over that speed. I'm gonna jump back inside. I'm a little squirrely here.
Keep left.
So we gotta move over. Okay, buddy, we'll fight for the position. I can guarantee you I'll win. One way or another. Yeah, a little crowded out here. Do the particulars. 39,690 pounds of Halloween treats. That's a lot of Halloween treats. little bit of a straightaway here. Oh, there we go. It's opened up late. Yeah, I didn't catch your name. Yeah, little fender bender over there on the left-hand side. Six miles to Little Rock, and then that's where we'll make our turn and start heading south. And yep, even though I was never a truck driver, former or current, I have actually been through Arkansas. Specifically, I've been around Little Rock, and I've gone down the highway that will end up on once we get to Little Rock. Oh, let me jump back inside the cab here. A little tight turn here, or tight curve. I might have to find a place to rest. Alright, here comes our turn. But I might have to find a place to rest. We've got 3 hours 32 minutes of trip time.
And then turn right.
Only 2 hours 49 minutes of rest period, or the amount of time left that we can drive. So be just outside of Texarkana. It looks like we'll probably have to stop. Now that would have been perfect if there was a rest area or a rest spot down there by where that viewpoint is. And you see a little bit of Little Rock. It's pretty straight. Let me jump out real quick. Try to turn this without going all over the highway here. There you go.
Keep left.
I'm keeping left. And I probably don't remember too much of when I went around Little Rock, because I think it was probably late in the morning.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Because I usually try to drive at night on long trips. Less traffic to worry about. So it was probably early in the morning we came through Little Rock, because we were on our way down to Texas, down to where I used to live for a visit, just to visit the old stomping grounds. I'm gonna get back inside the truck here. I hadn't been there in I think it was about 20 years, just over 20 years since I'd been there. So, and I took my, at the time, was that? That was 2009.
Keep left.
See it? Yep. We already. So my fiance took her down there, show her where I spent some of the better part of my youth at. What was it, 2005? Oh wow, I don't remember now. It was 2005. She was my girlfriend at the time. But anyway, yeah, it had been about 20 some years since I'd been back there, so I wanted to see what changed, what didn't, what hadn't changed. Really, not too much changed. Oh, we got a rest area coming up here on the left. Let's see if any of these people will let us over. If not, I'll kind of force them to let me over. Now with World Trucks Load, there is no time limit as to if the load will be late or not. So there is no time remaining.
Let's find a new route.
So we can actually kind of
Turn right.
stop and take a rest break as much as we need. Alright, let's get our rest break in. And that made it 6:30 in the morning the next day. But at least now we'll have some daylight to travel in. See the sunrise behind us there in the mirror. Easy back there, driver. You know what needs to be done. I gotta get out of the way of the faster moving traffic. Pretty much straight through here. Let's see what we can see. Oh, sorry about the overpass. Alright, let's tell everybody to duck. $93 miles. 43 to Texarkana, so as you saw on the map, we were a little outside Texarkana, so it's like 43 miles to Texarkana, about another 50 miles to the destination or the receiver. I'm slowing down a little bit because we got a Weighstation coming up, but I don't know if I'm going to get dinged or not for it to pull in. Let's jump back in the cab here. You can bypass. Alright, now get back up to speed then. there's a device in the truck that communicates with the sensors that are hanging on those poles, the overhanging poles there, that randomly select, hey, you got to come in, you got to come in, you got to come in. Oh, you can bypass. You got to come in, you can bypass, you can bypass. And then the sensors on this side pick up when you drove past a certain distance without pulling in when you were supposed to, and it will get you, and it will fine you.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Keep left.
Ooh, almost missed it. Of course, I don't have any of that uncovered yet, so that would have been a bonus.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn left.
That growling that you heard, for those that don't know, I was using the Jake brake to help slow me down coming down that hill there. That's what it's primarily supposed to be used for, is to help slow you down. Usually when you're going down hills, the Jake brake or the engine brake, instead of it using the actual brake pads like you might think on your car, there's a brake on the engine that kind of slows down. I think probably slows down the RPMs or something like that of the engine, or brakes. Basically, it's a brake for the engine itself, versus something on that's like you see the rotors on your car or something like that. Because if you just try to use the brakes of the truck, the regular brakes like everybody's familiar with, on your truck or your trailer coming down a hill like that, depending on how steep the grade and the speed that you're going, and there's a few factors involved, but you would end up burning up your brakes and probably catching everything on fire. So
Go straight on.
I usually use the Jake brake more if I'm in automatic mode like I am now. If I'm shifting, I actually downshift, and I use that to slow me down. And just in case nobody's familiar with that, downshifting would be, say like you're in 5th gear and you wait for everything, you slow the truck down, you wait for it to slow down to a certain RPM, then you drop it into 4th gear, and then that'll help slow you down. Then you drop it and wait for a certain period of time, 3rd gear, usually down to 2nd, or usually by the time I'm getting ready to stop, I'm in 3rd gear, so I usually just put it neutral and coast to a stop, braking a little bit as I need to. Wow, none of you people are going to let me over. That's kind of rude. All right. Alright, 32 miles to go. Let's see if we get some more scenery in here before we, it's now hit the button one too many times. There we go. Get some scenery in before we get to the receiver. Red River. That almost speed looks like a nice lazy river to kind of just throw it in like a inner tube or something like that in there and kick back in the inner tube and float down the river. Oh yeah, we're right by that viewpoint, so like I said, hopefully we'll be able to catch it.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Let me get back inside the cab here.
Turn right.
I thought I had already gotten that. Well, we're going to get it again.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Because this is, I think, one of the first cities was Texarkana that I delivered to off video for the cruising Arkansas event. I remember, I had to pull over here. We were doing a convoy with the VTC that I'm part of, our virtual trucking company. Let's take a look at this viewpoint here. Horses running around, hanging out, Magnolia. Yeah, because I had to go across, I had to pull out and then cut across to go up into that ranch. And we were able to do some the dynamic loading with some, I think it was corn or grain or something. Oh, somebody's out mowing the lawn. Magnolia Church, that's a big church. Oh, an elevated gazebo, don't see many of those. Just within view of the pawn shop and the insurance company and the 7-Eleven. Oh wow. This looks like it might be a different church. That's pretty big too. Alright. That was pretty cool. Alright, let's go get this delivered.
finding a new route.
Why am I gonna go all the way down there when it's right here? Although I don't know why they need Halloween treats at a ranch. Unless they're putting on some kind of event. That might be what it is. A ranch sponsored event.
Here we are.
Poor old tractor.
Safe and sound.
Wish somebody would save it and bring it back to life. I just kind of have a soft spot for older farm equipment. My grandfather that's what he used to do for a living. He was a farm equipment salesman and stuff like that. And where do we gotta put this at? Oh, we're right in front of it. Okay, so it looks like we can go over there. Yeah, it's right over there at that grain, the silos over there toward the left is where that other trip I was talking about was, or where we picked up. So we pull up there and back in there. Yeah, because we had a full convoy. We were backed up all the way down this road here, waiting to go in there and get loaded up. Yeah, good enough for Go Network. Alright, let's get this delivered. See how we did, and check, we should have 1 out of 320 miles. Very good. And there we go. Well, that was just 6 of 10, wasn't it? Huh. So as you see, for the cruising Arkansas, we gotta get to El Dorado, Harrison, and Jonesboro. Texarkana was the ones that I had to revisit for everybody. Springdale's another one, Pine Bluff, and then Little Rock. And looks like maybe Hot Springs. But as you saw, we got the Happy Halloween 1 out of 13. So that's cool. But we got that all done. That will do it for this episode there, folks. As we could not only covered basically episode 4 of our state by state series, Cruising Arkansas, where we went from Fayetteville down to Texarkana. Speaking of which, so like I usually do, we'll revisit. So we were up here in Fayetteville, came down 49, 40 outside of Little Rock, on to 30, down to Texarkana, came down to 82, and then took 82 right here to our destination. So as you see, now I've been to Pine Bluff. Why is, well, And we'll get a double treat with that one, but we still have to do, like I said, El Dorado, Jonesboro, and Harrison. Harrison will probably be the tricky one, because usually the little towns are out of the way. Those are kind of the hardest to get, but we'll see. Alright, but if you like this video or any of my other videos, make sure you click on that like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you get notified when any future videos come out. If you click on all of them, or even one of them, I would be eternally grateful. But other than that, I appreciate you coming along for the ride as we did state by state cruising Arkansas, or the state by state Arkansas episode 4, and the Happy Hauloween event. But until next time, I hope you have a good rest of the day, and I'll catch you later.